Have you experienced feeling overwhelmed or stressed due to the endless stream of information and societal expectations? That's what anxiety feels like, making small concerns seem huge. However, the good news is, ancient Stoic philosophers had effective strategies for managing these feelings. They developed straightforward, useful techniques to remain composed in challenging times. Today, I'm excited to share 7 remarkable Stoic strategies with you. I just ask one thing. Please watch this entire video without fast-forwarding. The reason is, by the end, you'll likely feel more equipped and confident in tackling stress and anxiety. Stay till the end, as I prepared a short free ebook to change your life if you struggle with anxiety using one simple trick. So, are you ready to learn? Let's get started. The first lesson is to understand what you can and can't control. Life is full of uncertainties that can make us feel nervous or unsure. However, it's important to realize that not everything that happens to us is because of what we do. Epictetus, a wise philosopher, once said, "We can't control what happens outside, only how we react to it." Think of it like sailing a ship. The sailor can't control the wind or stop storms from happening, but they can change the direction of their sails, choose a different path, and keep their ship in good shape to make sure they stay safe. In the same way, on the journey of life, there are many things we can't control. Other people's actions, changes in society, or just the way things happen unexpectedly. But what we really have power over is how we react, how strong we are, and how determined we are. By understanding what's in our control and what's not, we let go of things that weigh us down. This understanding helps us to use our emotions and efforts more effectively. Instead of trying to change the world around us, we focus on improving ourselves, controlling our feelings, bettering our viewpoints, and caring for our mental health. This isn't just about accepting things, it's about confidently taking charge of our emotional journey, especially when times are tough. Remember, we might not control the storm, but we can always control our sail. The second lesson, focus on the now. It's easy for our thoughts to jump ahead to the future or linger in the past, causing us to overlook the present's beauty and possibilities. Marcus Aurelius said, "Don't let future worries distract you. Deal with them using the wisdom you use in the present." Picture a river flowing. Each drop experiences its journey in the moment, not concerned with the water before or what follows. Similarly, while future plans and past reflections are important, they shouldn't prevent us from living fully in the current moment. Worry often comes from not knowing what will happen next or feeling sorry about the past. But when we concentrate on the present, we see many new opportunities. This helps us pay better attention to what's around us, listen more carefully to people, and really feel life as it happens. We can move away from worrying about what-if scenarios or regretting old choices, and instead focus clearly on facing today's issues. Living in the moment means being mindful and aware, valuing every breath, feeling, and event. It's about enjoying the little things, realizing that life is short, and appreciating that we're alive right now, which is a precious gift. Lesson 3. Change your viewpoint. How we see our experiences greatly affects how we react and feel. Something that happens doesn't always have a clear meaning. It's the story we tell ourselves about it that makes it seem bigger or smaller. As Seneca said, we often suffer more in our thoughts than in what actually happens. Think of a foggy mirror. It doesn't show a clear image. In the same way, our thoughts can twist things because of our past, our biases, and our fears, making them seem worse than they are. When we're overwhelmed by worry, it's easy to lose sight of reality and fall into negative thinking. Problems can seem much bigger than they are, turning small issues into big worries. To overcome these negative thoughts, we should start by asking basic questions. Is the problem really as big as it seems? Are my thoughts based on reality or just on past fears and experiences? Often, when we look closely at what makes us anxious, we find that it's not as big a deal as we thought, or it might not even be a real problem. Reframing isn't about ignoring real worries. It's about seeing them more clearly, judging them fairly, and taking helpful action. Instead of being stuck in fear, every time we challenge and change our anxious thoughts, we weaken their control over us and build our mental strength. This prepares us better for what's ahead. The Stoics knew how important perspective is. They said that even if we can't control what happens to us, we can control how we see and react to it. With this understanding, we can handle life more confidently and calmly, turning challenges into chances for growth and learning. Lesson number 4, practice self-reflection. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to forget to look inward as we get caught up in what's happening around us. The Stoics knew the importance of taking time to reflect. Marcus Aurelius, a busy emperor, regularly wrote his thoughts in a journal, which later became the famous Meditations. Practices like journaling, meditating, or taking quiet walks allow us to create a peaceful space in our minds. During these quiet times, we can sort out our thoughts, separating the chaotic from the calm. When we write down our worries or think about them in peace, they often change. Some fears turn out to be just illusions, while others help us understand deeper issues or patterns in our lives. Recognizing what triggers our anxiety is the first step to controlling it. For example, when self-reflection helps us realize that certain situations or people often cause our anxiety, we become better at facing these issues or finding ways to cope. More than just spotting problems, reflecting helps us stay grounded. In our quiet moments of self-reflection, we often find our way back to our core values, goals, and strengths. We're reminded that under the outer chaos, there's a deep source of strength, wisdom, and calm. The great thing about reflection is its simplicity. It doesn't need fancy rituals or special places. It just needs honesty and some time. Whether it's a quick pause in a busy day, early morning quietness, or the calm of the night, exploring our inner selves can be a life-changing journey. By making it a regular practice, like Marcus Aurelius did, we not only get more in tune with ourselves, but also better shape our lives to align with our true nature. Lesson number 5 is about nature as a refuge. The Stoic philosophy constantly reminds us that nature is a source of wisdom and healing for our spirit. They believed that we are deeply connected to nature, and forgetting this bond leads to imbalance. In our modern life, filled with endless urban activity and constant screen time, we often lose touch with nature. But just taking time to be in nature can greatly reduce our stress. Picture an ancient forest, its trees having endured for hundreds of years through many challenges, showing us the power of perseverance and putting our worries in perspective. A walk by the sea, watching the waves come and go, reminds us that our problems too are fleeting. Every wave that hits the shore teaches us something. Our worries, like the waves, will also pass, leaving behind peace and clarity. Being in nature lets us witness the beautiful balance of life, from birds flying to leaves rustling in the wind, and even the stars moving in the sky. It reminds us of our small place in the big universe. The universe achieves everything without hurry, and we too can find calmness by moving in harmony with nature. Seeking nature as a sanctuary is more than just finding a safe space. It's about connecting with a deeper understanding that goes beyond our immediate worries, grounding us in timeless wisdom. By regularly spending time in nature, whether on special trips or brief moments in our day, we allow ourselves to see the world in a wider yet more connected way. Breathing the fresh air, walking on the ground, looking at the water, all these remind us of the Stoic belief that nature is an endless source of calm and knowledge. 6. Cultivating resilience is a key lesson from the Stoics, who believed that it's not the adversity itself, but our reaction to it that shapes our character. Resilience is like steel, tempered and strengthened through hardship. Picture an ocean during a storm. Its surface may be tumultuous, but its depths remain peaceful. The deep ocean has learned over eons to stay calm amidst the fiercest storms. We too can develop this profound resilience. When we confront challenges, acknowledging their role in our growth, we start to build a similar depth of character. Each challenge, whether a professional setback, a difficult relationship, or an unexpected trial, comes with a lesson to learn. Yet, it's often hard to see these lessons when we're caught in the immediate pain or difficulty, and we may lose sight of the bigger picture. In the Stoic view, hardships are opportunities for developing inner strength. Challenges might look like roadblocks, but if we view them differently, they can be stepping stones to better things. Every time we overcome a problem, it builds a quiet confidence inside us. It's not about feeling indestructible, but trusting in our own ability to cope with whatever comes our way. With each hurdle we cross, this confidence gets stronger, making us less prone to anxiety. Resilience isn't about ignoring our fears or pains. It's about recognizing them and seeing the opportunity for growth they bring. Just like a diamond forms under great pressure, our greatest strengths are often carved out in challenging times. So, when facing tough times, don't just look for a way out. Look for what those situations can teach you, because these lessons are what make us stronger and ready for the future. As I promised, I will give you the free short ebook to overcome anxiety with a simple mind trick. Write in the comments, "I want the ebook." In conclusion, in our fast-paced, ever-evolving world, it's easy to feel like anxiety is a constant shadow. But, through the lens of Stoic wisdom, we discover valuable strategies to counter this prevalent unease. The Stoics teach us about our inner resilience, the fleeting nature of worries, and the transformative power of shifting our viewpoints. As you move forward from this talk, embrace these Stoic principles. Approach life not as a victim of anxiety, but as a seasoned warrior ready to confront, comprehend, and diminish it. The ancient teachings offer a timeless beacon for navigating today's turbulent waters. If these insights resonated with you, I encourage you to subscribe. Join me for more enlightening discussions in upcoming videos.